I'm in a groove state of mind. I'm moving all the time. No excuses and no blame. I'm stepping up my game. I'm a groove student, yes I am. With groove I know I can. Read my master plan. I'm grooving, yes I am. I'm grooving. Oh, I'm grooving, yes I am. I'm grooving. I'm moving, yes I am. I'm moving. I'm moving, yes I am. I'm moving. I'm moving, yes I am. Groove Nation inspires me to bust loose and break free. I'm dancing to my dreams, bursting at the seams. I'm feeling groove-alicious. Who knows who I am? 'Cause now is my time to have a groove state of mind. I'm grooving. Oh, I'm grooving. I'm moving, yes I am. I'm grooving. Oh, I'm grooving. I'm moving, yes I am. I'm grooving.
Come on, man. Are you grooving or what? Let us know inside of the comments. Hi, this is Simon Lee. I'm back with the Groove Challenge. If you're joining us live, give us a hashtag live. If you join us on the replay, give us that hashtag replay. And a huge welcome to what I believe you lose count very quickly, day number 3. Okay, and on day number 3, today we are going to talk about a lot of cool things. Make sure that you are staying tuned. And if you are joining us, especially if you are live, do us a favor, share this video or your link to social media, because I'm sure you all agree, sharing is caring. Do you agree? If you agree, type in sharing is caring inside the comments. And so, yes, we've confirmed today is day number 3 of the 5-day challenge. My question to you is, how is it so far? Let us know inside of the chat. If this is your first day here, by the way, you're just joining us, you just came across this somehow, some way, type in the number 1 inside of the comments. Type in the number 1 inside the comments so that we can all welcome you and we can all congratulate you for being a part of the challenge, being a part of Groove, being a part of the Groovement. So many things that we want to continue to be sharing with you over the next few days. And by the way, if this is your first day here, or if you somehow ran across this particular video somehow, some way, and you haven't yet registered officially at groove.cm, groove.cm, not groove.com, groove.cm/challenge. Let's try that one more time. Doing this live, folks, groove.cm/challenge. What you want to do is you want to make sure that you go right there and you will see a page that looks something like this. And what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to register. Okay, you're going to want to register on this page, because not only are you going to be able to see everything that's happening right now, you will see the archives, you will see the replays, you will also receive bonuses and announcements via email. So make sure that you do have the correct email address as well. No typos, no misspellings, no fake email address, because the only person who's going to be missing out is you. And later on today, we're going to continue on about the power of the Groove system, where we are going to be sharing with you different email marketing strategies so that you're going to want to make sure that you see them in action when we do it as well. And just so that you know, once you have registered, you will receive information about the confirmation of your registration. Read up all about it over here. And as we mentioned, you will be able to find all of the replays, archives of day 1 as well as day 2 right over here. Today we are on day number 3. Tomorrow it'll be day number 4. And then on the final day, you can also watch day number 5. And this is going to be up for a limited time. How long, we don't know, but for as long as you need to, at least over the next couple of weeks, you will be able to watch all these different kinds of replays right here on this page. So make sure that you don't miss out on that. So how is this so far? Day 1, day number 2, do let us know what you've been thinking inside the comments. But now I do have another question. How many of you like bonuses? Anybody? Do any of you like bonuses? If you like bonuses, type in bonuses inside of the comments. Type in bonuses inside the comments, because I'm sure many of us already know, right, that we do have a bonuses page that we've been sharing with you over the past couple of days. But today, seeing that is day number 3, it means one of two things. One of how many things? Two things. Number 1, it means that we are halfway through. Okay, we've been through halfway, or it means that we still have halfway to go. So depending on your mentality, the cup is half full or the cup is half empty. My question to you is, how many of you are happy so far? Happy that we still have another 2 days to go, 3 days to go? How many of you are happy and excited? Let us know inside of the comments. We can't see you clapping, so you can't just clap your hands because you're happy and you know it. Unfortunately, right now, we'll just need to see you clapping or saying that you're happy inside the comments. My next question is, how many of you are sad? Sad that it's almost over. If you're sad that it's almost over, type in sad inside the comments. Coincidentally, I'm seeing a comment with from Jim, our friend in the US. And the last time, and I remember the last time that the 5-day challenge was over, on the very last day when we all said goodbye and see you next time, I vividly remember a message from Jim. This is your booster for the day, Jim. He's saying, "Oh, I'm so sad that the 5-day challenge is over." But lo and behold, here is another 5-day challenge. We've had multiple coaching sessions since then. We've had multiple consultations and multiple live events since then. So there's really is no reason to be sad, right? As they say, don't be sad because it's over. Smile because it happened. But now we're not at the point of saying goodbye just yet. I'm interested to know if, let's say, either you're happy about the 5-day challenge or you're sad that it's almost over. The beautiful thing about Groove is that we are always moving. We're always trucking along. There's always amazing brand new things that are going on. And yes, even though today is only day number 3, what if I were to tell you that the next 5-day challenge has already been set? Would you be excited to attend? If you would be excited to attend, just say yes inside of the comments, because here's the deal, right? You've met me, obviously, over the last couple of days. You've met our CMO of our group expansion projects and our other companies, Mr. Ching Yu Tan. But what you probably don't know is that at the same time, we've been working with our team in the backstage area. We have team members in the comments. We have team members who are behind the scenes, and they've been with us this entire time, and they are what we consider to be the leaders within our community. In fact, if some of you are wondering, hey, so what qualifies them to be the leaders? And do I just need to be an active part of the Groove community, or do I just need to have an upgraded Groove account? All of those, just so that you know, they are prerequisites. But what's really interesting is that they're actually my personal proteges as a part of the protege program. So just a quick shout out to just a few of them. My recommendation, if you haven't already, connect with them, because you'll be able to learn from them. They're happy to answer your questions if you need to, and connect with me if you want to as well. So what I want to invite you to do, if you are a mentor, to just say hi inside the comments and invite people to connect with you in the best possible way that you want, whether it's through Facebook or your social media account or on your YouTube channel, or, you know, via email, via chat, WhatsApp, whatever else. To share that with us inside of the comments so that our fellow Groovesters can get in touch with you. But just so that you know, we do have our COO from many of our companies. Mr. George Nagasuka in Japan, he is here with us backstage as well. Michael from France, he's been joining us for the past couple of days as well. Talk in the Philippines, Michelle in Australia, Peter in New Zealand, and we also have a few people in the US, Rob, Karen, Tara, who've also been joining us. So if I missed any of you, then my apologies, but we've been seeing a lot of action, so it's very, very quickly that all these comments are kind of flashing before my eyes. And so with that, I invite you to connect with them. Now, the thing is, yes, they are our mentors, but they're more than just mentors. In fact, they are trainers. They've been trained to share. Many of them have received their accolades. They've made their first sales online. Now they have their own coaching clients, and now they're doing their own live events, and with many more value that they as well want to deliver. And so now this is where our invitation comes in. The next 5-day challenge actually is not going to be from me, it's going to be from them. And in one of our communities, in one of the posts, I saw a message or a comment from Fun Ivy. You might have seen her in the group as well, or inside of the comments. She's been with us for the past couple of days. And she was like, oh, I was confused about this challenge and the other challenge that's going on right now that's also being done by Simon. In fact, actually, this one I'm involved in. The next one is going to be with the mentorship team. And so what I want to invite you to, if you're interested, are you interested, by the way? If you are interested, type in interested inside of the comments. I want to invite you to go to our bonus page. If you haven't been there recently, what you want to do is you want to go to groove.cm/bonuses. Once again, that's groove.cm/bonuses. And now what you'll see is that this page has been updated right here at the top with limited time only, the next Groove Challenge. Okay, so once you click on that, you will actually be invited to our next Groove Challenge. As you can see, want more challenges? You can never get enough of this stuff. Let me know if you agree by typing agree inside the comments. Register now for this upcoming private by invitation only event with our community leaders. So don't make any mistake about it. This is not one of those, public events type of things. In fact, this is going to go out to a very closed community. If you're not a part of our other communities, or if you're not a part of the Groove Challenge database, probably you're not going to get the invitation. So it's going to be a smaller audience because we want to make sure that we interact with you a lot more. We have that more personal action taking task. It's going to be something completely different. So if you do want to be a part of that, make sure that you do click on this, join the next private challenge to be a part of that. Once you click on it, you will see this page that comes up. Okay, so with that, register to secure your spot, plus the chance to win some exclusive merchandise as well as prizes. In addition to that, if you haven't already, okay, we do have some additional possible potential mystery bonuses available to you if you would be so kind as to give us a Groove Challenge review that you see right over here. So if you've done so, let us know inside the comments. But this is our invitation to you to share your experience about this Groove Challenge for your chance to win some potential additional prizes. And just note, yesterday, we did give away a consultation, 60-minute. And if you don't know, I charge $1,000 USD an hour. Okay. And so with that, we've been giving away prizes worth up to USD $1,000. Of course, if we give away 2 of those, 5 of those, 10 of those, that's $10,000 in real world value, real time, that's taken away from me as well as our team. So these are already been given away for action takers. You should also be taking action if you want the chance to not only potentially win prizes, but also share, right? Because as we mentioned, sharing is caring. All the additional resources, make sure that you do scroll through these for your chance to, watch our replays and be involved in Groove coaching. If you do want to be a part of our Groove consultation for us to share with you what you can do to, get your business launched and up and running, all the information is right over here. And today, yes, we will continue on Groove Mail. We will continue on the automation of your business. And in order for you to maximize your experience and maximize all the benefits and features of what we will be showing you, yes, you will want to make sure that you upgrade your account. Okay, so if you haven't done so already, once again, groove.cm/bonuses. Come over here. You will see the link to upgrade your account and all those amazing things in between. Okay, so stay tuned for even more potentially additional bonuses even before the 5-day challenge is over, because there is going to be some additional things that we will want to share with you over the next couple of days. All right, so with that, I want to now introduce you to what we're going to be talking about today. Welcome back, as we mentioned, on day 3 of the 5-day challenge. If this is your first time with us over these 5 days, this specific challenge is talking about how to build your own sales funnel. Okay, all the sales funnels that people have been talking about, been raving about. Yes, this is something that you absolutely need. A summary of what we've been talking about so far on day number 1. We talked about exactly what the funnel is. If you don't know how to get one set up, if you don't know all the different fundamentals in the core of it, make sure that you watch it again if you need it to. I think I saw in one of the comments, someone said, I just watched it the second time. I'm probably going to watch it a third time just because of how valuable it is. This is what you need to do if you also want to have that kind of success, because the more times that you absorb something, the more times it will click, the more times you will be able to understand it and be able to ultimately take bigger and better action. Okay, so with day number 1 and day number 2, we do highly recommend that you have an upgraded account, because with GrooveMail, as what our CMO showed us yesterday, okay, we showed up how you can set up your lead generation. And if you want to use directly the GrooveMail SMTP, as opposed to using third-party software and third-party links and third-party API and get things all technologically complicated, right? Then what you want to suggest that you do is to make sure that you do have the full upgraded plan of GrooveMail so that you can use GrooveMail directly. And so today we are going to continue on with sharing with you even more benefits of day number 3. On day number 3, which is to automate your follow-ups. Do you like automation? If you do like automation, type in automation inside the comments, because yesterday we talked about how the money is, yes, it might be in your list, it might be in the follow-up, but if we recall, where is the real money? Like, what do you need to do with your list? What do you need to do with your follow-ups? Write that in. The money is in the blank. Fill in the blanks. Okay, awesome. I'm seeing inside of the comments. Yes, absolutely. You are right. The money is in the relationship. Write that down. The money is in your relationship with your list, because if you don't have a relationship with your list, you're not delivering value. They don't care who you are. They don't know you, like you, trust you. They're not going to do business with you in the first place. So we're getting a lot of questions. In fact, I have lists of 30,000 people, 50,000 people that I got somewhere, that I bought, that was inherited over to me, that I somehow found online, whatever else, right? Can GrooveMail actually allow you to import stuff? Well, firstly, the answer is yes. To a certain extent, you can import lists inside of your GrooveMail account, but there's going to be different processes, verification that's required. If you get them from the wrong place, you're a potential spammer. We don't want that list, that database, in the actual list itself. And that's because here at Groove, we understand the importance of relationship. If you don't have a relationship with that list in the first place, it doesn't matter if you have 100,000 people, 1,000,000 people, 10 million people in your database. You're not going to make any money with them, okay? Because you don't have a relationship with them. You don't know how to build your rapport with them. And so it's not about the number. It's not about the list size. It's about the relationship. And if you're able to build a relationship with 100 people, that is going to be exponentially more valuable than the millions of people that you potentially will have in a database on a spreadsheet somewhere. If they don't know who you are, they don't like you, and they don't trust you. Remember what we talked about yesterday, right? We're not just another number. Do not treat each other as just another number. We are all people. Write that down. We are all people. This is a people business. We're all human. And regardless of what situation we might be in. And we might be talking about, hey, we have competition. And yes, we do. We might say we have customers or people on our list who are rude to us. We talked about that yesterday. Come on, man, right? We talked about people who may not necessarily have your best interest in mind because they're all about themselves. But the thing is, nothing is going to change that we are all human. Do you agree with that? If you agree, type in "we're all human" inside of the comments. And that's why respect, acknowledgement, and just showing the human side of all of us is so important. We talked about competition moments ago, and I'm sure many of us agree, especially within the groove community, that one of the biggest competition that we have, maybe not the biggest, maybe not the most direct, but one of the biggest competition is a company called ClickFunnels, right? Now, the reason why I want to share that this is human, and I'm not going to drag this on, and I don't want to get all into it, but I did see some comments yesterday. We look more forward into, not just the business lessons, but also the life lessons on how we can improve ourselves and understanding the importance of what we do. Last time, just so that you know, during the last 5-day challenge, right in the middle of it, I shared that actually on that day, I lost another one of my friends who was an internet marketer. And then at that time, I think one person was like, "Oh, why are you sharing with this? Why are you sharing this with us? Is it really necessary? Why are you wasting our time?" Right. So with that, obviously, a different message for another day. If you're not with us, you're not with us. If you're not the compassionate or empathetic or the caring kind of person that we expect in this community, then don't be here, right? That's all I gotta say about that. Is that don't be here, because there are pre-qualifications, and you do need to be a certain kind of person in order for you to be here. But the point I'm trying to make is that if you know about ClickFunnels, if you know about my friend, Russell Brunson and his CEO, the thing is, unfortunately, we lost another one. The CEO of his company, he just lost his battle to cancer. And with that, I don't know if you saw the post from Donna Fox, who is the CMO of Groove.cm and Groove Digital. And she posted it inside. And what we're seeing is, when push comes to shove, right, and competition is cutthroat, and there's reason for us to compete against each other. And over the years, I'm sure that there's been no love lost. You've seen some head-to-head stuff between the different companies who are in competition, but when it all boils down to it, right, every single person is human. Every single person is here, and we're all people, right? None of us are gonna get out of here alive. In 100 years, it's probably safe to say not a single person watching any of this is gonna be here anymore. Is competition, is the spirit of making money and how rich you want to become, how cutthroat you want to be, right? Is that at the end of the day what you want to define yourself to be? And not even that, between the last challenge where we lost somebody and this challenge where we lost somebody in internet marketing again, in between that, we lost another friend of mine who was actually one of my early mentor figures as well, Mr. Dave Lacani. And, it's just crazy how all these things finally wake you up and realize that at the end of the day, how much money that you make and how successful you are isn't going to determine how successful you're going to be defined as in life. In the end, I don't care if people are saying how rich you are or how much money you've made or how successfully financially you've been. We want to know how much you've cared, right? How human were you? How did you treat your customers? How did you treat your business associates? How did you treat your friends? Is it that they were just another number? And if they don't buy from you and they don't treat you the right way and they don't talk to you the right way, are you going to come on man them? And are you going to say that these are all the things that you did wrong? Or are you going to be human about it? And you're going to say, yes, we're going to teach you these things, but all these things are so much more important that you need to understand this first, right? You're always going to get people, like, you can call them haters, you can call them people who are impatient. Let's get on with it, right? But, here's the thing. For those who don't want to hear about this kind of stuff, the thing is, you're probably the kind of people who need to hear this the most. Probably, right? Do you agree with that? If you agree with that, type in agree inside the comments. It's because you need a certain kind of mentality, a certain kind of mindset, a certain kind of attitude before anything else. This is a prerequisite. Write that down. This is a prerequisite to be positive, to know what you need to know. As we say, people don't know what they don't know. If they think that they don't need to know about the core of being human in the spirit of competition, you're not going to go very far in life. You might make money, you might be good at sales, you might have, 1 or 2 years under you that would be tremendously successful financially, but you're not going to go very far. Okay, so at the very, very least, the list that you have is not about numbers. The sales funnel that you build, the competition, the business that you create, the community that you're a part of is not about the numbers. It's about the relationship. Okay, it's about the relationship. And when you have that relationship, people will respond to you. Are you seeing the engagement? Are you seeing the interaction? If people don't see that you care, if you're not building relationships with them, if you're not sharing and delivering value to them, they're not going to engage with you. They're just not. How many of you receive emails from me? And, let's just say within the last 24 hours, how many of you actually sent me a private email and actually received an email back? An email response. Just type in I inside the comments. Not a lot of people, and I don't know how many of you actually showed up who emailed within the last 24 hours, but whether within the last 24 hours or sometime in the past, right? If you sent me an email and I replied back, type in I if you actually received a personal response from me. You see, not everybody does that, right? And one thing that's really funny, we talk about Jim a lot. Here's another booster for you, right? The reason and the way that we initially connected is because Jim responded to one of my emails and he was like, oh yeah, you know what? I'm sure this is one of those fancy emails that I heard about, which is automated and I probably won't get a response, but I just feel like I want to say this anyway. And lo and behold, to a surprise, I actually surprised. No automation here, nothing fancy. It's just good old fashioned Gmail, right? And so with that, we started a conversation going. We became friends. He started to, continue to send me different messages and different emails and feedback from different live events. And it's just become a thing. We became, I mentioned this last time, pen pals, right? Almost like pen pals, and he got a laugh out of it. But with that, right, this basically means that in the process, I'm building relationship. And it's not always going to be about making money. Building relationships doesn't mean that we're trying to make money from you, right? Going back to Jim, and I'm not going to share everything that Jim shared with me, but basically he shared with me that right now he's not in the position to invest in anything because of the situation, blah, blah, whatever else. And I don't even remember making any mention of that. I don't remember saying, oh yeah, that's okay, or it doesn't matter, or that's not what this is about, right? I completely ignored that part and just started building a relationship with them. And to the point where he's like sending me his pictures and he's like saying, it's because of you that I'm joining, YouTube and sign up for Google for the very first time. We're building a friendship. I'm not trying to get Jim to be my customer. I'm not trying to recruit him to be my next client. I'm not trying to get him to sign up for something. He knows all these things are free. And I know that he's not going to sign up and invest in anything. It's been established, but it's not something that I'm going to continue to hammer home, right? Hey, thanks, Jim, for your email. Great to always see you. Great to hear from you again. And so with that, what are we building? We're building relationships. And so with that, there is something else. As you continue to grow, right? And this is also something that Jim mentioned. He notices that the more that he's sending me emails, the less frequently I'm actually able to respond, right? And that's because there's just so much time in the day for us, right? We have 24 hours a day, every single person. And every single person who is busy, they have their own lives going on. We cannot physically respond to every single email, pick up every single call, reply to every single message. Do you agree with that? If you agree with that, type in agree inside the comments. And so what if I were to tell you that there is something to what Jim initially mentioned about the automation aspect of it? What if I were to tell you that some of the emails that you've been receiving, the reminder emails. Hey, we're starting in less than 1 hour. We're beginning our challenge at the top of the hour. We're starting right now. Or did you schedule your consultation? Or did you receive your bonuses? Or are you joining us for this next event? And hey, did you know that we have group coaching this week? And hey, did you know that the 5-day challenge is coming up? Do you recall receiving those kinds of emails from me? Well, I don't want to burst my own bubble because I've just been talking about how personal we all are and how responsive we all are. But at the end of the day, of course, we're also marketers. And some, not all, but many of those emails that you receive, what if I were to tell you that, yes, those were automated? This is all a part of automation. Success is in the automation. Write that down. Success is in the automation because that allows you to free up your time. It allows you to communicate to the masses. When you have 100,000 people, 500,000 people, 100,000 people, 1,000,000 people on your list, I'm sure you would agree, it is humanly impossible to talk personally to each and every single one of them one at a time, right? So with that, the automation, the relationship building comes along the way. You're also sharing value along the way. And if you're a part of any of my personal lists, right, you would see that I don't just send you emails. I give you video e-courses. I give you education along the way. I give you a lot of information and a lot of value and a lot of continued content all via email because this is something that can be automated. Even when you sign up initially on groove.cm, I'm sure many of you also see emails coming from Mike, right? A 30-day onboarding series. Do you realize that? And do you see that? Do you see those emails? If you see those emails, type in onboarding inside of the chat. Because for those 30 days, this is something that everybody gets. And no, it's not Mike trying to calculate, okay, so you, this person, actually signed up today. I'm going to send you this welcome email right now. And that person is their 3rd day. And that person is 1 week later. And that person is in their 4th week. This is the email that I should be sending to them, right? This is something that Mike and his team set up 2.5, 3 years ago. And now it's still being automatically sent out to every single person. Success is in the automation. Success is in the automation. When you sign up for our Groove coaching or the Groove consultation or the Groove challenge, do you recall receiving a series of emails from me? Hey, thank you for your registration and welcome to the challenge and make sure you join us for the coaching program and don't be late, right? All those emails, yes, they are automated. All the follow-up emails, sometimes videos, right? All of these are automated. My question to you is, do you also want to automate your business the way that we do? If you do, these are more reasons, by the way, for you to upgrade your account if you haven't already, because it unlocks, it unleashes all the automation features that allows you to replicate everything that we're doing. And on top of that, if you do need somebody to help you set that up, talk to one of our consultants. All of these things are still free, by the way, to talk to our consultants, to let them guide you on how you can get help to get everything done for you so that you can work in your business, right? And work on your business so that you don't have to actually get your hands nitty gritty, right? So with that, we still want to get you aware on your next steps and what you need to do so that you can build your business effectively. And so with that, this is my cue to introduce you back to our CMO of the Groove Expansion Company over in Southeast Asia and beyond, and many of our businesses. He is the Chief Marketing Officer and also the guy who sets up our sales funnels. He's the guy who automates our business and the guy who is able to teach you how to do the exact same thing. Do you think that you can learn something from somebody who sets up and automates our entire business models? If you think so, type in yes inside the comments. And so without any further ado, let's bring back the man of the hour and welcome back to the Groove 5-Day Challenge. Let's give a big hand to Mr. Ching Yu Tan. Thank you for joining us again, Ching Yu Tan. Good to see you.
Good to see you too, Simon, and thanks for the warm welcome as usual. And I see the chat blowing up right now. Thank you for the warm welcome. It's always great to be part of this Groove community. As you can see, with all of your interaction, with all of your participation, it helps keep up the energy of this community, all right? And it keeps me and Simon excited to keep giving you more and more. If you love to get more value out of this, type in value in the chat and keep your engagement up. I've been having a fun two days and entering into 3 days right now with y'all. So let's keep that energy and fun up, all right? Okay. So we're going to dive into automation and sequencing. Right, as Simon mentioned, we only have 24 hours a day. Imagine as you scale and grow your business. This is the key. Scaling and growing your business, you're going to have to keep in touch with like 50 people, 100 people, 200 people, thousands and thousands of people. How can you keep in touch with all of them? So this is where sequencing and automation comes in. So one of the key things that you need to understand or keep your mind on when it comes to automation is this concept. Okay. Make sure you get your pens and papers ready to jot down the notes, and make sure you also have your groove.cm account open. Okay. So what you want to do is to understand this concept of if this, then that. Okay? If this, then that. When it comes to scaling up your business, it's all about understanding the process, the customer journey, the relationship building journey that we drive people in through our sales funnel or through our relationship funnel. Okay, so the very fundamentals is understanding what is your process. If this happens, then that happens. Okay, so in our case today, in our example today, we're going to talk about if someone fills up your form, then what happens next? You want to send out an email, right? So this is why having pen and paper is important when you are coming up with your processes when it comes to your automation, right? Because what you want to do is to map things out. And when it comes to sequencing, there are three fundamental things that you need to understand. Sequencing your emails, okay? So the first thing that you want to know is your trigger, okay? So what triggers this process? What triggers this sequence? Is it someone filling up a form? Okay, is it someone replying to your email? If is it someone who has a conversation with you, signs up for a webinar? What is that trigger? Okay, and then the next thing is time, okay, or duration. After this happens, after someone fills up a form, okay, what happens next? Across what amount of time? Is it immediately? Is it 1 hour later? Is it 2 hours later? 1 day? 1 week? What is it? Okay, time. Then the third thing is your content. Okay, remember this is within the context of an email sequence. Okay, we are planning out. Okay, when someone fills up a form, immediately they will be sent an email. Okay, the example that we'll be sharing with you today is remember the form we created, the free ebook funnel. Okay, a free ebook funnel. So if someone fills up the free ebook funnel, free ebook form, then immediately they will receive an email. Okay, they will receive an email. And then what happens is that as long as you you get this sequencing in your mind, you can start mapping out your plan. Okay, so for example, over here got someone who fills up the form. Okay, this is the trigger. Then immediately they receive an email. Email number 1. Okay, let's just call it that. Okay, so form, time, and then content. Okay, form, time, content, and then over here let's just put immediate. Okay, so let's say they've received the email. This is where your more advanced follow-ups comes in, right? As Simon shared, and within the group chat that we've seen for the past 2 days, the saying goes, the money is in the follow-up. Well, the money is in the relationship building. We want to keep sharing content, keep sharing and being in conversation with our clients. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to decide, okay, after people receive the first email, for example, with the download link to get their ebook, what do you want to do next? Okay, maybe 2 days later. 2 days later, they get email number 2. Okay, so again, it's the time and then the content. And then you just can keep replicating it over and over and over again. And I see Tyra asking, where else can you get this level of training? Yes, only within Groove, the Groove.cm community, and our expansion projects. But also, if you want further training that is catered just for you, I recommend that you sign up for our Groove consultation sessions, right? So back to this, okay? People fill in the form. Immediately, they receive their first email. 2 days later, they receive a follow-up email. Okay, and then the sequence can just keep continuing on for as long as you want. Okay, and like what Simon shared, right? You are receiving emails from Mike, from Simon, that was planned weeks and weeks and weeks, ahead of time. Okay, or days and days and days ahead of time, so that you can automate your relationship building through the process. Okay, so understand this: trigger, time, content. Okay, trigger, time, content. So how does this look like when it comes to your Groove.cm platform? Okay, make sure you have your accounts open right now, and we can do this together. Okay, I'm going to share my screen. And it should be popping up right now. Okay, so over here, what I want you to do is to open up your Groove Mail app. Again, if you're not familiar, where's your Groove Mail app at? You're at the top left. Scroll down, you've got the Groove Mail option here, or in your main dashboard, that's the quick link where you can click right into Groove Mail. Okay, I like you, Charles. Open and ready. You're an action taker. Okay, so what we're going to dive into is into sequences. In the quick link here, you'll be able to see the sequences button. Alternatively, the sequences is also within the campaigns section. Okay, and then sequences. Okay, so now when you're in the sequence section, this is where you can start creating, remember this, trigger, time, and content. Okay, this email sequence for people who fill up your form, your free ebook form, and then they are able to receive it, and then they are able to, you're able to build that relationship with them. Okay, so what you want to do next is you want to create a new sequence. Now, what do I call this new sequence? All right. Some of you or a lot of you have asked, okay, where can I get a free ebook to share with people? Okay, I don't have an ebook right now. Well, the good news is you have a groove.cm account, right? If you have a groove.cm account, you already have an ebook. Where's your ebook? Well, good question. Your ebook is at groovejv.com. Go to groovejv.com, scroll down, and then if you're logged in, then you will be able to see promotion tools. Okay, within promotion tools, there is this icon right here that looks like a mail. It's called swipes. You click into it, and then boom. Okay, you will see Inflation Buster ebook, email 1, email 2, and email 3. Okay, so we have the content part sorted for you. Okay, even if you have your own content or product or service, you'll just follow along with me and just copy and paste. Okay, follow the sequence, and then you'll be able to apply it to your own business as well. All right, so over here you'll be able to get the content that you want. So we are going to create this Inflation Buster ebook sequence. Going back to sequence, I'm going to call this Inflation Buster ebook. Okay, and then I'm just going to copy, and then I'm going to paste this in the description, and then I'm going to create the sequence. And then remember, okay, what I mentioned, trigger. Okay, this is the very first thing that you will see, trigger. Okay, so in this trigger section, you can add a trigger. Remember we created the form yesterday, right? You click into forms, you select your form, free ebook. Wonderful, right? So easy. Contact subscribes to form, free ebook. Done. So you've got your first step done. Good so far? If it's good so far, type in good, okay? So that I make sure that everybody is on track, okay? So you've got that trigger form, and then you see this dot right here, right? What you want to do is click on it, and then you want to connect it with send email. Okay. So because this is the first step, you don't need to add a time delay to it. It's immediate. Okay. So if people signs up, they will immediately get the first email. Okay. So I'm going to call this email 1. Okay. The sender, I'll select the sender. Remember the sender that you created. This is where you can select it. Okay. Email subject. Not to worry. Groove JV has you covered. Okay. A real inflation buster. Download now. I'm liking this. Yeah, I'm liking this. Real inflation buster. Download now. And then notice that there was a preview section. Okay. Now, some of you may not be familiar. Okay, what is this email preview all about? If you have your Gmail app open, whenever you're scrolling through your inbox, you will notice that there's a subject line, and then there is a short preview showing you what that email is all about. As a marketer, you have to start thinking to yourself, okay, right? The most important line when it comes to email marketing is the subject line. What can I hook people into? Okay. The preview gives them more reason to click into the email. So I'm just going to use this download amazing new book for online entrepreneurs. Okay. And then make sure you have this status as active. Otherwise, the emails will not send out. Okay. So this is it just on the setting side of things. Okay. Then you go on the message side of things. What about the content? Okay. What I like to do is I like to just use the basic email editor. Okay, I just select basic email editor. And then I go back to my groovejv.com promotional tools, and then we see this wonderful email that was already written by, I believe, Simon himself. Okay, sharing with people exactly what they can get, or sorry, written by team, right? Sharing exactly what they can get from this Inflation Buster ebook, right? Inflation Buster is a 10 life changing online businesses you can start today, right? Shares with you exactly what you will get out of it. And then because it's connected to your account, automatically your name is filled right there. Wonderful, right? Great. Everything done for you already, right? If you love done for you, type in I love DFY. Okay. So all you need to do is just a copy. All right, that's the button over here to click copy. You can also select highlight and copy over here. And then you just scroll down and you paste it. Boom. Okay. Instantly, everything is pasted in. And there you go. Okay. So if you're using the basic editor, email editor, just make sure that when it comes to the download it here section, that this is hyperlinked. Right? So you just copy link address, and then you click this link icon. Okay, this is a link icon. Scroll down, and then you paste it, save. Simple. Okay, this is very, very simple. And then you click done. And there you go. You've got your very first automated email. Wonderful, right? Without you needing to check, oh, who signed up today? Who do I need to email today? Okay, everything is automated already. Right? So that is the first email. And then remember, we have 3 emails in this sequence already given by Groove on groovejv.com. The next thing you do is you click on this wonderful pink button again. You connect it to time delay. Okay. So now you have this option. Okay. Do you want this to happen right after the previous step, or wait a number of days of hours, or wait until a specific date? Right? Maybe it's like if you have like a more festive sort of a campaign, maybe a specific date would apply to you. Or if you're doing a webinar, okay, wait until a specific date. Okay, so wait a number of days and hours is what we want. We want people 2 days, 2 days gap after they've received the first email. Okay, again, make sure the status is active, and then you click done. And then there you go. Okay, remember the second part is time. Okay, 2 days. Okay, then you click again, you click this pink button, and then we go to send email. Okay, I'm going to call this email 2. Make sure that the sender is correct. Okay, and then we go back to our Groove JV and your Inflation Busters email. Okay. Okay, now we're going to pick a subject line. I love this headline. Download this new book today, profit tomorrow. All right. Very sharp, straight to the point, benefit focus. And then I'll just use this as my preview. Boom. Okay. Make sure the status is active. And then we go on to the message part. Right. So you can also explore all of the different ways you can compose your mail. Right. if you want to have fancy templates, we've got plenty here, but we're going to keep things, we want to stick things to the basic, right? Stick things to the basic. I'm going to copy this. I'm going to paste it here. And then remember the link. The link is the most important part. If you don't have that link, people have nowhere to click, right? Okay. Copy the link address. Go back to sequence. Click the link button, and then it will highlight over here. Paste, save. Make sure the status is active, and then you click done. Copy and paste, right? If you love copy and paste, type in copy and paste, right? Simple, okay? Everything is done for you, and then we'll just do one more final time. Again, by now you should know what to do next. Click the pink dot, select time delay, okay? Wait a number of days and hours, like 2 days, and then click done. Okay, and then now we're going to click the pink dot again, connect it with send email, and then this is going to be email 3. And then we're going to go back to our promotional tools here at groovejv.com, Inflation Buster ebook email 3. Okay, I love this, right? Sparks curiosity. Can this book really change your life for the better? Put it into the subject. Okay, discover why everyone is talking about this new book. Paste it in. Status active. Okay, done. Okay, and then some of you, you may prefer it in the HTML version, right? If you want to be able to see this red text and the link to be automatically linked for you, you can click View HTML, click the copy button, go back to sequence, and then you see over here, HTML content. You can select it, and then you paste it. Okay, and then what you want to do, this is slightly more advanced. Okay, you don't have to do it this way. There's some of you who wants to be a bit fancier, you can use this, right? And then you just click preview to make sure that it looks all right. Okay, you see red text, and then you've got your link, right? And what you want to do is you want to always make sure that you are testing your links. Okay, the worst case scenario is you are driving people all to this fill up this form, and then they've got nowhere to go to. Okay, they're clicking, the link is dead. But as you can see, the link is working, and then you will see that your affiliate ID represented by unique number will be reflected on this. Okay, and then you'll be yes, send me this ebook now. Okay, there you go. Then you close this. Okay, you've done your double checks. Make sure again your status is active, and then you click done. Okay, and then you can click this pink button and select end of sequence. There you go. Okay, is this simple? If this is simple, type in simple into the chat. Okay, yeah, and the reason why you want to have an end of sequence is so that the system is also able to detect, okay, has this person completed the journey of this sequence or not? Because sometimes as you develop, things will become more and more complicated depending on your if this then that triggers. This will help you keep track on whether people have actually gone through your entire process and funnels. Okay. Yes, very simple. And one last final step that you don't want to miss out is at the top right over here. You click save. Okay. And then there you go. Your Inflation Buster ebook sequence is already automated and ready to go. You've got your very first email sequence. Congratulations, right? All just by copy and pasting and clicking a couple of buttons. Okay. So I see how does the client actually receive the book. As you can see in this example, they will actually go through that landing page. Okay, that landing page that will tell them more about it, and then they say, hey, yes, send me the ebook now. Then they just go through the process and they will be emailed, or the link to download comes up automatically. All right. So just for those of you who are more advanced users, I'm just going to quickly share with you on the automation aspect. On your left bar, there is the automation button. Okay, you can click automation. With automation workflows, you can encourage contacts and turn more contacts into customers, right? You can click create automation, and then this will help link to all of your other triggers and apps. Again, remember, trigger. What is that trigger? If a contact subscribes to a list, if you can even select if a contact opened a sequence email, click the link in the sequence email. All right. For example, Inflation Buster ebook, any email, any link, right? Or email to specific link or any link, you press plus. Then what happens, right? Maybe you want to unsubscribe them from the sequence. Okay, unsubscribe them from the Inflation Buster sequence. Then you save. Okay, and then make sure whatever automation that you create, you click resume, and then the green icon will show up to say, okay, this automation is good to go. Okay, so fundamentally, I know that there's a lot of options for you to pick out. Fundamentally, all you need to do is understand if this, then that. Okay, if this happens, then what happens next? Okay, understand this, identify what are your triggers, how much time in between the trigger, right? If someone fills up the form, immediately I want them to receive this content. Okay, and then in terms of content, you can replace it with other actions. Unsubscribe people from the list, add them to another list. Okay, like for example, if they've taken action on clicking the link in the ebook, you want to send them to another sequence, right? You can do that as well. Okay, so remember, content can also represent the next step of action. And then for you as a marketer, it's important for you to lay out your process and sequence, map it out. I recommend using pen and paper or using whatever mind map software that you may have. Map it out so that it's clear to you, so that you understand your process and you can just follow it step by step. Okay, within the Groove.cm platform, and then you don't get overwhelmed. You don't know where to start. That's how you map things out for you. And with that, that's all you need to do to get your first sequence out there and start taking action. With that, I'd like to introduce back onto the floor Simon Leong to add on his thoughts and close off this session.
How was it? Let us know inside the comments. Did you receive value from that? Was that helpful? because for many of the things that we do, one of Ching Yu's very immaculate strengths is he's able to explain very complicated things in a very simple way. And granted, this is just the beginning of many things that you can be doing with the system itself. But in order for you to get started and in order for you to take action on this 5 day challenge, sometimes, just sometimes, simple is the best. Do you agree? If you agree, type in simple inside the comments. Because as we mentioned yesterday, right? How do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. Rome or any other big city in the world, they were not built overnight. You got to learn one thing at a time, and day by day, you continue to improve. You continue to learn more things. You improve your skills. But the main thing is that you got to start somewhere, right? So start with the fundamentals. Use the basics of the core of everything that Qing Yu has just shown you. And what you got to do is that you simply need to put that into action. Okay, write that down. I need to put this into action. That's what a challenge is. A challenge is for you to actually put something into action. Okay, so if you don't do anything, then nothing's gonna happen. You're just wasting your time attending all these things. You get stuck right in the enthusiasm. You get a dopamine hit or whatever because of the interaction. But think about the reason why you came here in the first place, right? The reason you're here is because you want to do something. Do something with your life, with your business, improve it somehow. And the way that you're going to do that is starting with the fundamentals. And granted, yes, there's so many more that you can learn, not just from the remainder of this challenge, but even beyond that. If you recall, we do have another 5 day challenge coming up, which once again, you can access that as well as all the bonuses that right now is available, which you can still go to groove.cn/bonuses to learn more about. Before we actually let you go, can I share with you one more demo of seeing something in action, more like an example? Okay, if you want to see how everything is going to work once everything is set up, everything that Qing Yu showed you how to do. If let's say you want to automate your business, you want to build your list, you want to see a clear example of everything that we've been talking about, will continue to talk about, and have continued to be talking about in terms of delivering and over delivering, and make sure that you do everything of value. You're treating people with respect. You're helping them, right? You're building relationships. What I want to share with you is my website, which you can actually see more about at simonleung.com. Okay, so if you want to check that out, what you will see is that we actually have everything is built with Groove, by the way. And now that you've got everything set up, what you're going to want to do is set up your landing page, which we're going to talk more about tomorrow. But if you want to see an example of how we do it, and I'll let Qing Yu share with you more about his transformational leadership stuff, as well as how to get in touch with them in just a moment's time. But what I also want to do is to show you, right? Everything that Qing Yu has been showing you so far, you'll see them in action, not just on the groove.cn page, not just in the pages that you use to sign up for the challenge or the coaching or the consultation, but this is a real life example of if you want to build out your own brand. And we talked about this during the first challenge, but things have changed so much over the past few years, and especially during the pandemic time, when now more people are going online and they're just seeing the same rehashed stuff over and over again. Write this down. You need to distinguish yourself from everyone else. Distinguish yourself. You can't just be another person who is only just for the duration of your entire business, only be giving away a free software, or only be given away a free event, or only be given away a free webinar, or a free report, or a free something, right? You need to distinguish yourself as what we've been doing by over delivering. Have we been over delivering to you? If we have, type in over deliver inside the comments. And again, this is not just talking just to be talking. We want to encourage you to model the things that we do, right? The reason why we're able to garner the results that we've been getting is because we are basically practicing what we preach. We share these strategies with you because they work, and we give you examples of how they should be, and we give you many copy and paste resources on how you can get that done. So if you want to see how we do it and how we over deliver, you'll see that we separate ourselves. And even if you go to our page for our bonuses, right, you'll see that it's not just, hey, get this and you'll get this bonus, or sign up for this free report. When you go to this page, you will get an 8-in-1 free mentorship bonus, all worth its weight in gold, which, by the way, includes the free version of Groove Asia. It includes the free version of the Groove software, as well as our community. You also get the ebook. You also get, the video e-course. You get a full 2-day course on affiliate marketing insider secrets. So with that, as you can see, also a consultation, we are giving away practically the moon, right? And so even if you go back and check out our bonuses page, if we can find that again, where is that page? Right over here, like the bonuses page, right? And you check out the bonuses that we give. We don't just get, oh yeah, so come join us and you'll get this one bonus. No, even with that, we're value stacking everything into one place so that not only do you get the bonuses that you normally get, you also get an invitation to the next Groove 5-day challenge. You also get an invitation to review this so that you can potentially win a prize, which we already gave away 2 prizes worth over $1,000 an hour, a free 60-minute consultation with me. Do you think that's valuable? If you think that's valuable, type in valuable inside the comments. But that's not all, right? Because in addition to that, you also get to be a part of the existing Groove Challenge, the Groove Coaching, a private consultation, be a part of the affiliate program, support, training, community, archives, and so much more, right? So we're value stacking everything so that you are over delivering, and all of these you can do with Groove. And if you want to take a look once again at the special offer, which you are going to need when you want to create not just your Groove mail and not just your sequences and not just anything else. And sometimes this does happen. If it does happen to you, by the way, I want to invite you to go to grooveover.to/special. And for whatever reason, I think it's something wrong with the page itself. Just go to grooveover.to/special. I just refreshed the page and then it works, right? So definitely not a broken link or anything like that. It's just something with the domain names and things like that. So technology, it always happens. You always get some of these things. But okay, sharing with you again an example of value stacking and how you can over deliver, even as a free bonus, right? We're saying if you want the best possible deal to upgrade your account right now, not only can you get a discount, but you get all of these things, which expires, by the way, in just about 2 days from now. So if you want to make sure that you take advantage of that prior to tomorrow, where it will allow you the easy way to publish your landing page, publish your website, and create as many as you want. Unlimited sites, pages, funnels, videos, webinars, memberships, blogs, contacts, and emails. This is going to be one of the last chances that you will be able to get before this offer expires, okay? But again, not sharing this with you to say, hey, upgrade now. You should if you haven't already. But again, this is to show you the concept of over delivery. In addition to what you normally would get, right? The unlimited stuff, you also will get premium, high quality, converting, money-making templates. You also get the pro version, as well as the unlimited lifetime version of Groove Designer Pro, which is worth $497 right now. If you go to groovedesignerpro.com, it is going to be promoted and you will be able to buy it for $497. But when you upgrade your account, you get this for free. Do you like free, by the way? If you like free, type in free inside the comments. You also get to more than double your commissions. I assume the reason why you're here is because you want to make money, right? Do you want to make money? If you want to make money, type in money inside the comments. And when you want to get started today, of course, you can make money as a Groove affiliate. Why? Why, oh, why would you want to earn only 20% as a free member when you can earn up to 50% as an upgraded member? 40% on tier 1 and 10% on tier 2. But that's not all, because for the first 3 fast action takers, you will also learn the secrets that Mike Filsame attributes to his multi-million-dollar businesses, how he's able to generate $50,000 to $100,000 a day on average, sometimes $1 million in just a single 24-hour period. The power behind sales funnels. He shares with you all the secrets over here. Normally sells for $997. You get this for free when you upgrade. And of course, Internet Marketing 101, where I share with you how you can get started with multi-million-dollar businesses that you can get started with Groove, 100% free promotional strategies, and Google Insider secrets that are guaranteed your first page ranking with just a matter of minutes. Okay, so with all of that, you get all these different bonuses, which you're not going to get anywhere else, which again is our way of distinguishing ourselves from everyone else, because you are literally value stacking over delivering in a way that makes you unique, right? Unique is what is going to make you those sales. You got to distinguish yourself, make yourselves better than your competition, and people will see your value. Do you see the value, by the way? If you do, type in value inside of the comments. And in summary, we want to summarize everything for our prospects and our customers so that they know what they get. So we do the same thing, right? For premium lifetime, you get unlimited everything plus more than doubling your commissions, all the value, all the bonuses, priceless. You get them for free when you are the first 3 to actually sign up for this. Not yesterday, not last month, not last week, not last year, not even next year, or not even tomorrow. For today, once the first 3 goes away, so does the bonuses. Okay, so does the package. So with that, this is us saying, hey, don't wait. Take fast action. It must happen today. Everything is time sensitive. And tomorrow, it might be a different bonus. The week after that, the month after that, it might be something else. But for today, if you see the value in these bonuses, that must happen. So a couple of ways they can join us. 2,497 or 3 installments of 997. The beautiful thing is that there is no risk. If you want to upgrade just so that you can easily follow along with what Qingyu is going to be sharing with you tomorrow, and you can publish it at one click of a button without having to register a domain name and get website hosting and integrating and working all these things out and getting name servers and DNS and do all these things technical, which, by the way, we're not going to go over tomorrow because we're going to show you the fast, easy, and lazy way, okay, at one click that you're able to publish. Is it okay if we show you the one-click solution? If that's okay with you, type in one click inside the comments. And the only way that you're going to be able to do that is, of course, you have an upgraded account. So go to grooveover.to/special or groove.cm/bonuses, and you will be able to get all of this. And the best thing of all, of course, there is a 100% risk reversal. So if at the end of the day, this is not for you, this is still something that you can keep as your bonuses and you'll still be able to follow along, but there is no risk on your part. Okay, so with that, that is pretty much all of the content that I have to share with you. Was today helpful? Did you get any valuable information and contact from Qingyu and or myself? If you have, type in value inside the comments, and don't forget to leave a little nice review if you haven't already, because that is where sharing is caring, and more people will learn all about the value of these 5-day challenges. And how great would it be if you can contribute to changing someone's life as a team, right? You bring them to us, we change their lives, everyone is happy, everyone changes their lives. And how cool is it that you are responsible for that, right? So with that, make sure that you do so. But before we let you go, we promised Qingyu the opportunity to share more. We've heard from you. We know how talented and how skilled you are, Mr. Qingyu, but I'm sure many people, they want to know how they can learn more from you. So how can they learn more from you? How can they connect with you? And what is the best way for them to learn more about your programs and everything else? And by the way, do you want to connect with Qingyu and learn more from Qingyu? If you do, type in thanks Qingyu inside the comments, because he's literally taking time out of his day to over deliver in value to us. And we cannot be more grateful for him for doing that, grateful to him for doing that. And over the next few days, we'll be seeing him even more. So if you want to see more from him, you want to connect with him, say thanks Qingyu inside of the comments. And so, Mr. Chinyu, what is the best way that we can learn more about you as well as all the value that you have to share with us?
Okay, thank you very much, Simon, and thank you to all of the thanks that's coming into the chat right now. The best way for you to connect with me, find me on Facebook, Ching Yu Tan, on Instagram. Drop me a direct message and say, I'm from the 5 day challenge. I would like to learn more. All right, and then I will share with you more value through that. Okay, so that's how you connect with me, and I'm looking forward to connecting with all of you. All right, back to
That
you,
is
Simon.
absolutely awesome. So once again, let's all give Mr. Chinyu a huge round of applause. Keep the continued appreciation coming and the gratitude because, hey, without Chinyu, I'm sure you'll agree, this 5 day challenge wouldn't even exist. He is the man who's running the entire thing, the technology side, the engine, and everything in between. So definitely a lot for us to be grateful about. So thank you very much, Chinyu. We look forward to seeing you more over the next couple of days as well. And don't forget, we are still in the middle of the 5 day challenge. So now that we're at the end of day 3, are you happy that it happened? Or are you sad that it's almost over? Let us know now inside the comments because the good news is that we still have another additional 2 days. So make sure that you don't miss out on that. Turn on your notifications, set your reminders. Tomorrow, we are going to actually build out your page. Who's excited about that? Let us know inside the comments because everything up until now, we have been, doing our setup. We've been working on the Groove Mail. You saw the codes, you saw the integration possibilities. Tomorrow, we're actually going to integrate them. So your challenge for the day, your mission, should you choose to accept it, and your action task for this day number 3 is to set your own email automation with Groove Mail. Okay, everything that you saw Chinyu do, you need to do as well. Watch the replay, this exact link that you're watching us right now. You'll be able to watch it all over again as soon as this is over. Go through the steps. Okay, set up your own forms if you haven't already. Set up your redirect to your own affiliate link if you haven't already. Make sure that you're sending this to the ebook if that's what you want to do. Send it to the webinar if that's what you want to do. Send it to the homepage, whatever it is that you want to do. Find your affiliate link at groovejv.com. And once again, your challenge is to set up your email automation with Groove Mail. Are you going to take the challenge? Are you going to do this? Are you going to groove with us into day number 4? If you are, type in yes, I am inside of the comments. Type in yes, I am inside the comments. So with that, all right, that's all that we have for day number 3. We look forward to seeing you tomorrow for day number 4. So until then, take action right now. Let us know if you have any questions. And as always, we'll see you right back here on the inside. And of course, one last thing. Come on, man. What are you waiting for? We'll see you tomorrow.